Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Red content, and today we are taking a look at the Green Goblin versus the Red Goblin for Speed, Villain ABX, and of course we will be reaching the peak, I would say, for the uniforms that we have right now. So this is gonna be a comparison. This is gonna be a max build comparison, just about that. The only thing is that we don't have 20 Odin's blessings. We are having 12 Odin's blessings. Apart from that, we are having the best CDPs and everything that we have for this guy. So 12 OBs, this is how he looks like. The build is exactly the same for both the uniforms. Let me show you the type enhancement rank 5. ISO 8, Hawkeye stage 12. We have the 3-star artifact. So yes, it can increase your scores. Although artifact doesn't really give you a lot. We have a brilliant judgment for this guy, which is the best CTP for Green Goblin ABX. So if you're using this uniform or if you're using the Red Goblin uniform, this is going to be the best that you have right now. Let me just switch the uniform to the Red Goblin now, and the build is exactly the same. He gets 30% critical damage from the 5th skill. That's the only difference. And again, the uniform options we already have. So the uniform, apart from the uniform options, there is one more thing that is changed. That is the rotation for this uniform. Now we have seen, as I posted in the previous video, the uniform that we were using was different. Now what we'll do is we'll kind of switch off the uniform and try to spam it out. So we'll go 5 cancel, 2 cancel, 3 cancel, 4. And the key here is to keep spamming 2. So we go 2 cancel 1, we go 5 cancel, 3 cancel, and then 4 again. Okay, we are not using the tier 3 skill yet. Then we go 2 cancel, 5 cancel, 3 cancel, tier 3 skill. Okay, and then we go back to 2, 5, 3, 4. Okay, that's how it is. So basically what we will do is that we will follow the 2, 5, 3, 4 or 5, 2, 3, 4 rotation over and over again and try to spam the second and first skill in between the rotations as much as possible. Okay, that's the main thing. With this, basically you can ramp up about 400k 500k extra points in your scores, and it does makes a big difference definitely when you're playing with the judgment or a rage. I still feel like the rage might be the best option, but again, you can also just go with the judgment, and I feel like maybe mighty judgment could be the best option, if not the brilliant judgment. Of course, brilliant is going to be the best for this guy, apart from a CDP of rage. So you guys can try it out yourself if you want to try it out, like try out the rage versus the judgment. If I could do a video in later on about the rage versus judgment, I'll try and do that, but for now I can just say that judgment works fantastic. So first of all, we have the Black Cat and Mystique team up. One more thing, if you don't have the Black Cat's paywall uniform, you need Craven. Okay, you need Craven, and with Craven I mean you are gonna need Green Goblin leadership. Go with the Craven as well as go with Mystique as the double support, basically triple support, because Goblin also is a self buffing. So you can go with that team up if you don't have Black Cat uniform with this one. So, okay, so what I'm trying is I tried the 4th skill proc and I'm trying the 6th skill proc, and I found that the tier 3 skill proc specifically here is doing slightly more damage compared to the 4th skill. In World Boss Legend it was very close because he was doing great damage with the 4th skill, also some decent damage with the tier 3 skill as well. But for ABX I feel like with the No Way Home uniform he definitely does pack a punch, and yeah, he's strong, definitely he's strong. And just doing this video just so you guys know that if you have the No Way Home uniform already, should you really purchase the Red Goblin uniform or not? That was like the biggest thing that actually you might be actually wondering, that definitely. So the second skill is gonna be the key right here, and the good thing actually about the Red Goblin uniform, one more thing is that it has 3 cancels. So whatever season you are playing, it should be pretty nice for you. It should be pretty good for you. The only thing that I don't like, probably it could only happen in the silence season, is that the silence is on the 4th skill of that uniform. And sometimes if around the rower you have the tier 3 skill on and not the 4th skill, you might have to hold off your tier 3 skill rotation. Okay, so but we'll talk about that on the silent season when it comes around. It's burn season right now. It's very easy for this guy. Has burn on multiple skills. being a fire damage character. Paralyze, I think, should also be easy, but we will talk about that later. Sorry, I was just yawning. It's pretty late here. So we have over 9 million. Absolutely, this uniform is not gonna make you do like say 12 million or something. Green Goblin before this was scoring about 10, I would say. So, and the tier 3 skill, honestly, with this No Way Home uniform, doesn't give Green Goblin much. The only reason is that he only gets about 5 to 6,000 energy attack from tier 2 to tier 3. So honestly, the tier 3 skill does basically nothing for Green Goblin. And the fact that the 4 skill does the exact same damage or around the same damage as the tier 3 skill in most game modes is definitely proves that the tier 3 does not really do much about Green Goblin. And I think the score should be around the same. So we got 10.4 almost with this tier 3. Now let me switch the uniform to the Red Goblin, and this is where you will see the difference. We saw in World Boss Legend both the uniforms were awfully close to each other and there was no clear winner, and it really felt like it's not gonna work out. But honestly, with this uniform and with the second skill spam, you will see very soon that well, this uniform is humongous. This is incredibly better than what we have, and this is how it is. So you don't really have to worry about charging, by the way, the Brilliant or the Mighty Judgment if you have. If you can charge, definitely do it, but I don't think you will have any more time left to charge it out because you always are in the skills, you always are trying to spam the skills, so you will not have much time left to do that. So we go right here into this, and we already have crossed 5 million. We will be crossing 6 million right here. The scores are ramping up. Scores definitely are ramping up. And even if you have or if you even if you are using Mighty Judgment, I've heard that Mighty Judgment Red Goblin can score close to 11 million. So, and that actually was without the Odin's blessing. So even if that guy has a 6-star artifact, 6-star Black Cat and everything, I think if you have a tier 3 Red Goblin with a Mighty Judgment, I think you should still be able to get 9.6 to 10 million plus at least on your account for this guy. Now, rest depends on how much PS you have, how much energy attack that you have, and of course, what is your play style. And plus, if you have the Craven and everything is not, because Black Cat support is a big deal for this day. Craven support definitely is the second best now after that, but it actually goes how it is. Anyways, we go right here, we go into the tier 3 skill, and super easy cancels. Don't even have to actually worry about this. So honestly, I'm pretty happy. I was thinking, and as we thought, and I think this was the main reason why they never actually gave Green Goblin to tier 3, because he was always going to be this OP for ABX. And the thing is that it's not a bad thing that this guy is OP. We love it, but the fact is that they wanted us to build Gamora, they wanted us to build Electro, they wanted us to build Corvus and try those double swap, triple swap team up, spend like 2 3 rages on those characters, so that basically just to milk people up, and they always do this, but that's all right. So we know that's gonna happen. We already have beaten the score by a long shot. The No Way Home uniform is nowhere even closer to this uniform now. We already at 11.3, 11.4, and well, this uniform is a clear winner among the two uniforms. So absolutely, if you want to purchase the uniform for ABX, this is a must-have uniform for you guys. This should be insane, and honestly, you should be able to cross 10 million comfortably, even on a really low account, really low build account. But still, 12.2 million. Absolutely, I can go higher, much higher. I messed up a few things here and there in this run, so absolutely, you can make more out of this. Even if that's not a brilliant, even if you have a mighty, you should still be able to do that. And Red Goblin absolutely is the meta for speed villain ABX for all the seasons, and he can basically solo all the seasons because he has all the cancels as well: silence, paralyze, and burn. One character, all 3 seasons. Basically, that's probably the best thing. So if you want to strip down your Gamora, if you want to strip down your Corvus with the Obelisk, like Odin's Blessings and Electro as well, you can. Although I would say one thing, if you still have the build on Gamora, if you still have a rage on Gamora, I would say try to, if you can, keep that rage for now. The reason is very simple. When Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes around, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen because I think Star-Lord and they will get the tier 4. In case that happens, you will still have Gamora. So, anyways, take care. I hope you like the video.